place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change.
It's the weekend,
Had to leave to find my way.
which means it's time to do some DIY makeover projects. And this weekend, I want to address this dining area right here behind me. I feel like once I hit that like 1 year anniversary in the house, I all of a sudden felt the need to like continue down my to-do list that I first made when I was dreaming up what I wanted this space to look like. And obviously I'm just a normal person, so these things take time and everything is being done in phases as I'm finding things secondhand and saving money. So in this segment of addressing this dining area, I really want to install some custom shelving onto this wall and finally arrange all of the artwork that's been on the floor. Okay, all the artwork that's been on the floor for the last year. And all of the decor and trinkets that have been sitting on the windowsill upstairs for the last year have been waiting for a home on this custom shelving unit that I have been dreaming about. So I really want to see it come to life this weekend. In addition to that, I want to clean and polish up this secondhand dining set that I got from Habitat for Humanity Restore. The wood veneer is like peeling up in a little bit of places, and I really don't have the time or the energy to be sanding and restanding this table right now. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. So we're just gonna give it a really good clean and a really nice polish with some feed and wax. And then for the cushions of the chairs, I want to reupholster them. I got a big ball of fabric. Don't know why I called it that. A lot of fabric from the Goodwill. And I think it's fabric. I don't think it's like a curtain or anything. I think it's just a really big cut of fabric. And I'm hoping that it's enough to cover all 5 chairs. There's only 4 set at the table. I'm assuming that this set had 6 chairs, but when we found it, it only had 5. So one of the chairs stays in the guest room as like throw your stuff on it chair. And so I want to reupholster the chairs. And then lastly, I want to address the trim in the room, the base trim on the near the ground, because when I first laid the flooring and put the trim down, I never actually finished the trim. Okay. Yeah, I never actually finished the trim, so I need to go in and really clean it up, scrape off my disaster of a caulking job, because that was absolutely the first time I ever caulked, because what the heck. I'm not even gonna show you, like, it's a mess. So just clean all of that up and then re-caulk it and then fill the little nail holes and paint the trim. And I think I would be happy with that amount of work this weekend. Other things that I want to do to this space that is like going to be a phase 3 situation, okay, is change out this light fixture for a ceiling fan, but we want to move it to like here. So we have to like cut up the ceiling and stuff. It's gonna be this whole big thing. I'm not getting into that right now. And then also I want to install a library ladder on this wall, but I don't have all the things that I need to do that yet. So that'll be a part 2 to that wall, because I think it can look really, really cool, but it's just gonna take some finessing and some time and also money, because library ladders are expensive. What the heck? Like, even if you DIY that joint, it's still expensive. So I'm gonna take it in steps and hopefully the room will really start to come together, because I have a vision. I have a vision for this whole house, really, but I'm not a millionaire, man. But if I won the lottery, you know, there'd be signs. There'd be signs. So yeah, all right, that's what I'm doing this weekend. So let's get into it. What should I start with? What should I start with? Did I say I wanted to clean the rug? I want to deep clean the rug. We've owned this rug for over a decade. He's had it even longer, and maybe his mama had it even longer than that. I don't know if this rug has ever been cleaned, but I have a carpet cleaner now, so I'm going to clean this rug as well. So before I take all of the seats off the chair, I want to use this first seat to measure the fabric that's used and measure my new fabric, which is this. I got this for $8.99 at my local thrift store. There's a lot of it. I'm hoping it's enough to cover all 5 chairs. It feels like it should be. That's why I bought it. But I just want to be 100% sure. And I may or may not be putting new cushioning in this too, because like it's pretty flat. It's pretty hard. Ran to the store. I got foam. You wouldn't believe Joann's had foam and bedding and that type of materials for 50% off right now. So I feel like I lucked out because I got more than enough for the price of just one at Home Depot. So that's nice. So I got me a little Starbies. It's practically gone. And I'm back and ready to clean the carpet, I think. No, I'm gonna feed and wax, buff out the chairs. And while the chairs are soaking in that feed and wax, I'm gonna clean the carpet. Yeah. Step by step. Let's go.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a better. Oh yeah. Haha. You see it? It's just so much better. It's just so much better. It's just so much better. Oh my gosh. Can I come up here? Yesterday, it took me hours to clean this rug. And low-key, it's still not all the way clean. I probably did 6 wash and rinse cycles on this damn rug. And that dirty water bucket, black. Black, like y'all saw how black it was, like that like 5-6 times. I was like, I have no more in me. I had no more in me. Like I was exhausted. Like it was so hot too, because I didn't have the AC on. I had the doors open. It was hot as hell outside yesterday. I had the doors open because obviously I'm trying to have air circulation while I'm doing lots of things. I'm cutting foam. It was just a lot, and I was freaking hot and tired by the end of it. Oh my god. So after I gave up on getting this carpet like completely clean, like I'm gonna have to do another few rounds another day. Okay, it looks so much better than it did, and it's obviously much cleaner than it was. So I'm gonna take that as a win. And what did I do after that? After that, I cut foam. I cut all the foam down, and I finished both armchairs. So the second armchair also has its cushion like in place, and reupholstered and looking really freaking cute. Like, I love this pattern. I cannot believe that it was only $8 and I'm gonna have leftovers. Like, I think that I could make like a bench cushion or something to match it. Lilo. All right, so it is much later in the day now, like after 5 p.m. I had to obviously sit and figure out the design and how I wanted to do the shelving. Then I had to talk about it with my husband, make sure he liked it too. And then I headed out to the hardware store to get all of my materials and had lunch and all of that. And so now I'm back. I have done some chores, you know, because I'm still living. It's a Sunday. Things need to get done. And now I'm ready to keep working on this shelf wall. And I have all the things that I need, so I'm going to show you what we got set up. My plan right now is to do the staining of the shelves and the spray painting of the brackets, which let me show you what that's about. Alright, so here are my brackets, and the size that I wanted was much smaller than normal, and so they only had a white option for a bracket under 8 inches, and so now I have to spray paint them black. And I have this spray paint that I'm gonna use, and it should be pretty easy. And right now I'm lugging in bricks so that I can prop up the wood off of the ground and give her a stain all in here. So yeah, things are moving along. I'm really excited. I have all the materials, which means it's actually gonna happen. That's not my favorite part of the DIY, is gathering all the materials, like one step closer to it happening. But let me get these bricks and head in there and keep working because I really, really want to get this done. So let's go. We're gonna stain, we're gonna spray paint, and then we're gonna put the tracks on the wall. Let's do it. Good morning. I just realized that sometimes this tank is in the background. Ignore. I don't have fish. I don't have a pet. It was a gift that I'm gonna do something with later. But it's a new day. It's Monday. Boo. But I am very positive that today is going to be the last day of working on this dining room area. We have the table and the chairs back on top of the clean rug-ish. And I got my studs marked. I got the wood cut down. I got the wood stained. I got the brackets painted. Now we just gotta put the tracks up there. I really wanted to do that last night, but it got late. And as soon as I sat on that couch, ooh, I didn't want to get back up. So today we're gonna finish. We're gonna put the shelves up, and then I'm gonna address the trim, because I do still want to address the trim. Even though it's like such a little detail and really has nothing to do with the like aesthetic of the area that you can see. It's just gonna make me feel better if I finish up the trim. So let's get started. It's early today. It's 7:30. I'm jumping right in. Let's go. All right, so I actually had to charge my camera battery really quick, but while I was doing that, I got one rail up, right? I got it up there. I grabbed my Sharpie, grab my little Sharpie like I see people do online, and get the coloring in the screws, because the screws that they sold to like put up this stuff, oh baby bun's outside, is white. So I put up the screws and then I go to color in the screw, and it just looked janky because obviously I can't get into the crosshair with a Sharpie. So I took all the screws, popped them onto a random piece of foam, like you can see they're white on the other side, and used the same paint that I use on the brackets to just spray them black, so that when I screw them in, they blend into the rail and they don't stand out like this white dots, because that was irking me. And even seeing the white crosshair was just like not it. So let's keep going. I have drilled the pilot holes in for everything except for the rail that goes here, because I actually want to put up those rails first so that I can put up this last row, see where I want to put it, because it's kind of like a accessory situation. Anyway, let's put this stuff up. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, I just sent a picture to Jason. He loves it too. It's so good. I am going to continue. I don't know if I love or hate this line that I've created here. I'm almost feeling like this is already its own shelf and maybe this can move up a little bit, and I think I'm going to do that. It's almost like too even. I want to break it up a little more. I am freaking out. This is so cute. I am very proud of myself. Let's keep going. All right, so I pretty much have the styling of the shelves done. I didn't show too much of it because I want there to be like a big reveal. Yeah, I love it. I think it looks awesome. I'm excited, but now I need to clean up and address the trim like I said I would, because as much as I really don't want to, I'm still going to do it. So let me clean up, let me paint the trim, clean it up, and then paint the trim, and then we'll be done. I got paint in my hair from painting the trim. I'm really tired, but it's finished. It's finished and it's right behind me. Do you want to see it? Okay. Wow. Look at that. Things are already being used. Look, my husband has his stuff on the table. It's fine. But I'm gonna put in some footage from tomorrow because I'm gonna get better shots when the sun isn't setting, like when it's daytime and it's better light in here. But I really like the way it came out. Everything really just came together so nicely. Like 3-day project vision came from a little sketch to what we see now. Collecting all of the little tidbits from around the house was kind of fun too. Like I already know that the space is going to change and evolve probably with the seasons and over time as we collect more things. But choosing books to put up and all of the different art that we have was probably my favorite part. I am never going to get over how good this looks. And up at the top, I still have so much room for more plants and things. So there's room to grow on this custom bookcase as well. So yeah, let me know what you think, the vibe. And again, like you can't see the trim, but it looks really good, promise you. Such a little touch that just really brings the room together. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed it, if you think it looks good, keep to yourself if you don't, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.